Hello, my name is Tammy Sumter. I hold an educational specialist degree from Argosy University in teaching and learning. I am a 31-year retired teacher seeking to work with Q kids. Today I'm going to read a story with you, and the name of my story is Leapfrog. Leapfrog. Oh. Whew! Look at me! Look at me! Yelled Springy the Frog as he went leaping through the air, jumping from one lily pad to the other with a great splash. I'm the bounciest frog in the whole wide world. Phew! Tut, tut, cried Mother Duck. That young frog is a nuisance. He never looks where he's going, and he doesn't care where he splashes. Absolutely dreadful, said Downy the Swan. He makes so much noise. Sometimes it's hard to hear yourself think. But Springy wasn't listening. He was much too busy jumping across the lily pads as high as he could. Come on, he called to the little duckling. Come over here. We'll have a diving contest. The ducklings shook their tails with excitement as they hurried across the pond toward him. They splashed around, ducking and diving, ducking and diving. He's a bad influence on our youngsters, Mother Duck went on. If only something could be done about him. I suppose it's just high spirits, said Downy. He'll grow out of it. But Springy didn't grow out of it. He grew worse. He would wake up everyone at the crack of dawn, singing loudly at the top of his croaky voice. Here comes the day. It's time to play. Hip hooray! Hip hooray! And he would leap from place to place, waking up the ducks and swans in their nests, calling down rabbits' burrow and shouting into water rats' hole in the bank. Of course, Springy just thought he was being friendly. He didn't realize that everyone was getting annoyed with him. I'm all for a bit of fun, said Water Rat. But young Springy always takes things too far. Then one day, Springy appeared almost bursting with excitement. Listen, everyone, he called. There's going to be a jumping contest on the other side of the pond. All the other frogs from miles around are coming. But I'm sure to win because I'm the bounciest frog in the whole wide world. And with that, he jumped high in the air just to prove it was true. The day of the contest dawned, and everyone gathered at the far side of the pond to watch the competition. Springy had never seen so many frogs in one place before. Wait till they see how high I can jump, he said, leaping up and down with excitement. But to Springy's amazement, all the frogs could jump high and far too. They sprung gracefully across the lily pads, cheered on by the crowd. Springy was going to have to jump higher and farther if he wanted to win. At last it was his turn. "Good luck!" cried the ducklings. Springy took his place on the starting pad. Then, gathering all his strength, he leaped up high and flew through the air, farther and farther, past the finish line, and on until gulp! He landed right into Crafty Pike's waiting open mouth. As usual, Springy had not been looking where he was going. The naughty Pike swallowed Springy into one gulp, then dived down and hid in the middle of the pond. Everyone looked around in dismay. There was nothing they could do. Springy was gone. Well, there was no doubt about it. Springy had jumped the highest and the farthest. Can you guess what happened next? Thank you. Hope you'll call me.